Hi everyone, it's Narea. Welcome to this Ask Me Anything video. I write stories set in the universe of A Song of Ice and Fire, and as I recently finished one of them, I asked my readers what questions they would like me to answer. I got two that I am going to answer this time, and both of them are about my plans for the future. So here goes the first one. Are you going to write more about them in different story scenario? Them in this case are Daemon and Emma. So the short answer is yes. I am thinking about writing a Daemon Emma story set a few years sooner, when they are still teenagers, where Emma's disposition would be quite a bit different than what it is in her early 20s, and it would be very similar for Daemon. He, as a teenager, would be quite a different person than he is by his early 20s. Then the next question is there some pairing, Daemon plus anyone else, that you still think to explore? And yeah, this one is going to get a little longer answer. So yes, so far I've explored a pairing for Daemon with Gale, Emma, also the canon pairings with Lena and Messaria, and of course Rhaenyra. However, I have been playing around with some other ideas as well. I have an outline for Daemon Narea story, which would likely begin in 105, where instead of going to Dragonstone after resigning from the City Watch, he actually heads to the Vale, and as he doesn't see his future in the capital anymore with his family, he is not as ill-dispositioned towards Rhea as would be his usual. So I'm looking to perhaps explore that. Then there is one pairing which is so far unexplored by me. And I'm not entirely sure yet whether I would, but it is tempting to write something like that. And that would be Daemon Laenor pairing. And the last is Daemon Rhaenys pairing. I do consider that to be quite interesting, but at the same time, probably not very likely for me to write it, because I try to keep the starting point of the divergence as just one point from which changes start occurring as a pile-on effect. However, in the Daemon Rhaenys pairing, there would probably have to be 2 points of divergences, and I'm not sure whether I would be able to get that to work. But it is something that I've thought on and that I've been tempted by, so who knows? We will probably have a Daemon Rhaenys story in the future. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give me your questions. Bye!